Hello guys, Wally Creeper here, and today we're going to be working on the portal tower, and I've done a bit of dirt sketching, and this is what we're looking at. I've also done, as you can tell, quite a lot of jungle clearance, trying to find the correct place to put this. I was thinking about putting it there, and because I kind of like the idea of it being separated from the base. Problem is that hill is actually a bit narrower than it looks from this angle, so you've not really got a lot of room to work with over there. So I've decided to go for this hill here, and this is how wide it'll be, how big it'll be at the bottom, and it's gonna kind of go in and then back out again, and then we're going to have the spikes that will hold the portal down around that sort of size. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and make a portal at that location, because it's not really in the right direction. Ideally, if we could move the portal over there somewhere, it should. If it didn't connect to the existing portal, it would make a new portal and it would be closer to the fortress. However, the portal we've got is not very far from the fortress. It'll be a short minecart ride, so I'll be happy using the nether side portal that already exists. However, moving it over here will do one of three things. It will either give us a better location, a worse location, which is probably most likely, because relative to this portal, in this direction in the nether is a big sea of lava, or it will connect us to the other side of this one. So before we settle on this place as a location, we're going to pop over and make a portal and see what happens. Okay, so here we are. Just drop off our supplies, and we'll get on making the portal. So yeah, while I'm doing that, a couple of things to talk about. Firstly, after watching last episode, I realise that there's some pretty serious sound bugs in that, problems with my microphone, which is just like it's a Microsoft Live Talk jobby, and yeah, basically this is no good, and I was actually thinking quite seriously about delaying recording for this one, but with my recording schedule, well, yeah, who knows when they'll put the next this episode out. So, but I have in fact placed on order for Logitech G300, I think it is. It's the one that Etho uses, and I simply chose that one because his sound's always very clear, and yeah, if my sound comes out as clear as his, then wonderful. So it's one that I know will work. I want to have a headset. I don't fancy much having a desk mic. Oh, excellent. Whoa! Straight away. Right, we're at our existing portal. Well, that's good. Just harvest you. Oh, it wasn't ready. Look ready. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's got a proven track record. Let's see if we come out at which portal we come back through. Oh, right, okay, so interestingly, this is actually a better match for the existing portal than the one all the way over there. So, real. Okay, we'll leave that. Should we leave that there for the moment? Oh, we can always take it down if we need to. I am going to put it out though because the noise is irritating. Right, okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so I just decided to go with a mic that has a proven track record, and I wanted a headset, not fancying getting like a Blue Yeti or anything like that, so I just decided to go with one that should work, basically. I'll take all of this. So that's in the order. Hopefully it'll be with me in the week. Maybe in time to even finish this recording this episode with it. So that was one thing. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but can't remember what it was. Right, what we're going to do is right, let's just get this bottom layer done. I'm sure there was something I was going to talk about while building this. But I can't remember what it was. Poor memory. Should we... Yeah, we don't want it looking like it's standing on dirt. Oh, yes! So, thinking about this portal tower, it's given me an idea for the story for this place, if you will. I think it'd be quite interesting to have a story behind this place. Bloody stop doing that. And the story that I'm thinking of is that all the stuff that's going to exist over here and is going to spread around to this area here is going to exist simply because of the presence of this tower. Kind of counterintuitively seems I'm building this after some of the stuff there, but you know, I'm not talking about doing roleplay here, so I'm not going to bother myself too much about that. So yeah, basically this tower exists and was discovered and had this strange gateway to another realm at the top of it, and so this area here, all the existing buildings are created as a direct response to the presence of the Nether Tower. And yeah, we can flesh this out, try and flesh it out a little bit as we go, but I thought it'd be quite interesting to have some sort of story attached to this place, rather than some random and a collection of buildings all of whose existences are purely functional. So, because this isn't exactly the most practical thing to have, massive big tower, you're going to have to walk up and down in order to get to the portal. So and really, you know, I'm just building it because I think it would be cool. So let's give it a little backstory. So it's not really a practical building at all. This is something that has been discovered and investigated, if you will. Let's see that. Yeah, being investigated and used as a place to explore the scary realm of the Nether from. And I think that'd be quite good to have that background colour to what we're building here. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll set this as the floor level. Yeah. So this building's going to start off pretty much as a tapering cylinder, and then I'm going to add adornments to the outside. I'm thinking about putting in this area here, because I'm going to have a spiral staircase going all up. I'm going to try and make the staircase quite crazy, basically. Let's take that one. It's going to be the entrance. Quite crazy. So it's going to be made out of sandstone, purely because, well, the contrast will be good, and also, you know, half slabs for nether brick. You know, that would be good. Yeah. So I'm going to make the inside out of the staircase out of sandstone, and try and make it quite kind of crazy. Like, see if I can make it so it doesn't really look sensible. You know, bits going up and down, and you know, but make sure there are no full blocks in the. Where have I done that? No full blocks anywhere in it, like full block risers. So even though it looks crazy, you can just easily walk up and down. And then I'm actually thinking about, well, it depends how much room we've got, and it's going to be a lot of work, but at some point it'd be nice to duplicate the tower in the Nether, and make that tower out of stone brick, keep the sandstone staircase, so it's almost like a mirror image, like the portal is like mirroring the overworld and the Nether somehow. I need to figure out our angle here. Right, well, let's build up one side. So maybe let's get some dirt on the bar. Put that there. You know what, slightly longer. I'm just doing this roughly. Where are we now? Yeah, we're directly underneath. Put you there. And then we'll go and have a look-see. Can I make round there? Ouch. Oh, did I not pick any food up? Oh dear, we're going to have to rectify that. Right, I'll meet you over there. Okay, so we're back and got some food. And I just thought while we were here, I'd just show you how this is behaving. Drops off. So again, lots of zombie meat and lots of arrows, lots of bones, and most excitingly, oh yes. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think that's okay. I wanted it to kind of go in a bit, like to go in more at the bottom and then straighten out and then cup out at the top. So what I'm going to do to stop this episode whizzing by with us out without us doing anything is I'm going to basically I'm going to get building. Basically, I'm going to get the basic shape down of this tower without any adornments. Probably going to end up having to go back into the Nether to pick up supplies, but I will be back with you when this is looking more complete. Okay, so I've built the bottom part of the tower, and I think that's working quite well. Each of these steps in, I need to put nether brick stairs on, partly to stop mobs spawning, but also to smooth the shape out. I'll put upside down stairs on this step out. I think that's right. That last step might need to be a bit higher, actually, maybe a block higher. But it's big and it's dark. Thinking whether or not to make it taller, but the thing is, we've then got to go tall enough to put it above the clouds. And really, I want to be able to see the portal here, which may even necessitate making this a little lower. But I want you to be able to see the portal, and if you go much higher, the platform is going to block the view of it. So I want the portal to be visible from the ground. Obviously, you know, if you're down there, you're not going to see it, but from over here, and hopefully from out there on the water, when you're sailing in, you're going to be able to see the portal glaring out at you. Thinking of which, not sure which way to face it, because this portal here is actually 90 degrees off to the portal in the Nether. I'd like to see it from over here though, so maybe I'll reorientate the portal at the Nether end. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Anyway, so I'm going to build this. I think, yeah, I'm going to make that step happen one block higher. But I intend to put some spines up the sides in 4 directions, and 2 of those spines are what are gonna extend out and become like the spikes that are pinning the portal in place. Yeah. Right, I will. Not done too badly for nether brick on that, but the spines will definitely require more to be gained, although I'm not sure whether or not to do those in maybe a slightly different colour. Probably not. Probably want to use nether materials where possible, apart from the stairs. Right, okay, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, before I start discussing progress. Little game for you. Spot the mistake. See if you can spot the mistake before I reveal it. And if you do, you're better than me. Right, so tower's coming along. Basic shape is laid out. And yeah, I think it's working a little bit. I'd love to make the neck a little narrower, but maybe have it come in an extra block here and then back out. Not entirely certain I can do that and still have decent staircase going around, but I'll investigate that. However, one thing I would like to do is, because it's quite monotone at the moment, it's all nether brick and nether brick stairs and nether brick, little bit nether brick fence posts. Just make use of Optifine's zoom function. You can just see them there. I think it does need a bit of other, when I say colour, what I'm thinking is to run stripes of obsidian along these the wide faces here, just a stripe down the middle, which would be a pain in the arse to mine, but I think will probably be quite good looking. Still need to put the spikes on, obviously. Portal looks quite good up there. However, there's a reason I'm standing over here at an angle. If we move across, I base this on circle templates, and those circle templates are based around a central block, and the portal is an even number of blocks wide, so 4 blocks wide, and that means it's impossible to center it. So yes, this whole thing needs bringing out, and it needs expanding an extra block to one side, so it's centered around 4 blocks. Let's see, get some dirt. So so it's kind of at the moment centered around like so, and we're going to have to bring it out 1 block on this side, or a side, to make it centered in that direction around 2 blocks, and then to stop it being kind of oblong in footprint, we're going to then have to bring it out like so, so that it is then centered around this 4 block square. Like this. And then the portal will be able to be centered along the axis of travel, and I guess in order to center it along this axis, it's going to need to build 2 portals back to back. But it's a shame, because that's going to be a absolute nightmare worth of work. So when I realised that, which was approximately 5 minutes ago, well, that nearly induced a rage quit. Had to go away and have a drink, calm down a little bit. That's a whole hell of work that's required now to make this tower work properly. But hey, apart from that, yeah. Okay, guys, I've been busy. Had a bit of a block on the tower. Just couldn't see. Couldn't muster the will to go forward on that. So instead, I took a break and I added a new floor to Tower 1 and tried to keep each floor, different, so the shape will change as it goes up. So it's been expanded out in this direction now as well, and yeah, I'm actually starting to quite like that. Building that floor did its job, and I got a second wind on the portal tower, and it's done. At least it's done as far as the basic shape is concerned. It's now centered around a 2x2 column rather than a single block, and that means the portal centers quite nicely on it. Basically, that wall and what from here is the back wall stayed where they were, and everything else basically was all this here was torn down and built one block that way and one block closer this way. Took a long time. Frustratingly, I then figured a more elegant solution to the problem I faced, or at least a solution that would work better for lazy people, of which I count myself in their illustrious ranks. If you have a portal like this, okay, and you want to center it around one block, what you could do as an alternative to rebuilding your entire building is to expand the portal out one block this way, so it's now an odd number of blocks wide. Obviously this doesn't look very good, so what you do is you bring it forward this way and bring it out this way as well, and then it's a simple case of filling that in, and you end up with a portal centered around a single block. It looks cool, looks more like an eye than that does. Bit bulky from the sides, but you can't have everything. And there are two reasons why I will not be doing this. One is I will be buggered, frankly, if I'm going to rebuild that tower yet again. Oh dear. Sorry guys, you're not going to like this. It was an awful lot of work rebuilding it, building it, and then rebuilding it once, so there's no way on this world that I'm going to rebuild it a second time. Second point, which is maybe slightly more valid, is that I think the tower actually looks better now. I've been able to add that extra tier in at this level, and I just think it's got more presence. It does look a bit, unfortunately, like a lightsaber at the moment, but that will change. So I have more plans for building this, but I've run out of steam again now on this. There was a lot of block placing, so I need to give it a bit of time and come back to it with renewed vigour. So we'll leave that portal there for the moment, even though we're always going to come out over there. There's a waterfall in the middle that we can swim up to get to there, or get down from there, so it's partially functional. I have mined sandstone in order to build the stairs. I've got some more in a chest over there. Next episode though, I think it's time to get our redstone on, because most of the stuff that I've been doing, I realised in this series, is pretty architectural. You know, putting buildings together. So, and that's a massive part of Minecraft. But I'm starting to forget what the difference between a repeater and a redstone torch is. So I'm going to try and do a couple of redstone projects. In my mind, I have one. I want to make this door work properly, the way it should work, but without having to do crazy wiring. So there's going to be a bit of redstone in that. That should be hopefully quite a small project, which I may even be able to build entirely on camera. We'll see how it goes. Secondly, as well as getting our redstone on, it's time to get our farm on. We've got food sorted for the moment with the chicken oven, but one thing we do need to do is a pumpkin farm, because jack-o'-lanterns are very useful. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than glowstone, and I'm going to need all the glowstone I can find for this crazy lighting project. So we should start building. We should hopefully start and finish building a pumpkin farm, automated of course, that will supply us with more pumpkins than we know what to do with. So, yep, that's it for this episode. If you have any comments or thoughts on either the world and what you'd like to see done, or changes, or any of that business, or just your opinion on it, please do leave a comment below in the comments. Also, if you have any thoughts on how I present the series, how these are filmed, the fact that I cut away very large amounts of block building, as I did block placing, like I did in this episode. I'm assuming you don't want to see every single block placed in a build like that. So I don't show you it. But if you have any comment on that, is that what you want, or would you like to see every block placed and every block broken? I hope not. Yeah, please do leave a comment, and if you like the video, please do leave a like. It's how more people will find the videos. If people leave likes, then more people that do that, the more people that will find the videos. So yeah, I've been Wally Creeper, and I'll see you next time.